why do you need a special vessel to go to polar regions, to go to the Antarctic? Well, the reason is safety and also the ability to access areas that normal vessels cannot go to.
It was necessary to build a ship that could sail to as many places as possible. Cold regions, like the Arctic and Antarctic, Greenland, Kamchatka, as well as the warmer climes, like the Amazon, the Pacific, Indonesia, and the Kimberleys in Australia, to name a few.
The shape of the bow above the water is designed to break the seas, throw the seas to the side and away, but also it has a very streamlined upper part, very sexy looking.
The nose of the yacht looks like a hawk, which is excellent because we achieved the name of the yacht in the design and made it something really special.
Eine typische Brücke sieht sehr symmetrisch aus.
A typical bridge is quite symmetrical, but the work of the watch officer usually takes place on the starboard side. The starboard side is where the important things happen. So why not keep the controls and machinery on the starboard side and reserve the other side for guests? And so we developed the asymmetric bridge, the first ever on a yacht. Not for its beauty, but because it just made sense.
We've also been looking at the fuel economy of the hull, selecting fine entry and easy run, so we have low resistance, but then also choosing the right technology for propelling the vessel smoothly at a relatively high speed and burning the least amount of fuel.
At the same time, the ship had to be able to move efficiently at slower speeds without vibrations. This has as much to do with energy consumption as it does with what one wishes for in such regions, to leave as little footprint behind as possible and take away only impressions. We have chosen what we call diesel-electric propulsion to power the ship. When driving with diesel engines, electric motors can be used as generators, and vice versa.
The biggest challenge is not really knowing the environment the vessel will be operating in, because she'll operate in every environment from an ocean standpoint. But we have to also incorporate the possibilities of encountering ice, so that this bow shape that we've selected is a bit of a hybrid, so it's a fine entry, but it's also a very ice-friendly bow.
Seahawk is designed for use not only in the polar regions, but also in the Amazon, where there is a lot of mud. We have installed very special filter systems that can be quickly cleaned.
The silhouette of the yacht, we wanted to achieve both masculine and graceful, elegant lines, and I believe we achieved that. For the future owner of Seahawk, we believe that they'll want to maximise their time on board with large living spaces, excellent outdoor decking, and have lots of families on board who can enjoy the time there too.
If you have a helicopter on deck, you have to have a hangar. You have to protect the helicopter from the environment.
That is why we have chosen this combination. At the same time, we've incorporated a helicopter hangar and a very cool bar. The helicopter can be pushed into the hangar, and then the hangar can rotate 90 degrees. And in the back, voila, you have the bar.
The ability to enter the ice and the ability to see animals and ice in a much more advantageous position. And you can only do that with a specially designed vessel. Otherwise you have the frustration of getting to polar regions and then sitting outside and looking at things from a distance and not able to really see the Antarctic. A specialist vessel, ice strengthened, good crew, good officers, well prepared, can enter the ice and can actually get to the heart of the Antarctic.
The ship When it'll encounter lighter ice, it'll push to the side, but heavier ice, it's able to ride up slightly, and the bow shape will crack the ice and push it to the side. We've been looking at polar class 6 and 7, which is up to 800 millimeters of solid ice.
Seahawk is a luxury explorer yacht and an absolute vision.
It's able to do everything a yacht can do and much, much more.
Der Hauptunterschied
The main difference between Seahawk and other existing yachts or projects is the answer to the question why. We build for the purpose.